Hi guys. So, have this question ever occurred in your mind? What makes the wealthy different from the poor or broke people? Actually, the answer is thinking. Now, you must be thinking what to do to get in billionaire mindset. The answer is pretty simple. It's how they have acquired it and how you can too. It's books. By reading books, hence, for you guys, we have put together a list of 5 most important books that every aspiring entrepreneur should read. There are a few books out there that have stood the test of time in the business world. They helped shape the industry years ago and they continue to remain true to this day. If you have aspirations for yourself and haven't read these 5 books, you are doing yourself a disservice. They are well worth the time. Let's start. First of all is Rich Dad and Poor Dad, a classic when it comes to personal finance. Rich Dad and Poor Dad will change the way you approach money forever. It takes what many people consider to be confusing topic and makes it so painfully simple that you will wonder how you didn't understood it sooner. When it comes to business of any kind, finance is a pillar that requires the utmost attention and mastery. According to Kiyosaki, it all starts with your habits and the way you treat money. In order to be successful, you need to have a positive relationship with your finances. And that means acting out of the discipline instead of impulses. Second, Think and Grow Rich. This is undoubtedly the single greatest book about business ever written. There is a reason why it is one of the best selling books of all the time. It is the culmination of lessons learned from some of the world's greatest thinkers and innovators, and Hill breaks down the lessons in easily digestible chapters that focus on so much more than just motivational languages. He gives clear, concise instructions for how you can begin implementing what he is saying right now. The best part is, although this book was written in 1937, its lessons are so true today as they were back then. It is the quintessential example of what it takes to become truly successful. As Hill says, what the mind of man can conceive and believe it can achieve. Next one, How to Win Friends and Influence People. When it comes to personal development, nobody quite succeeds as eloquently as Dale Carnegie. This book breaks down the game of life in astounding detail, admitting the simple truths many of us don't want to acknowledge. For example, people do business with their friends. He instructs in simple, careful detail how to become more likable, how to create rapport, and value of prioritizing the interpersonal element of business. The reason this book has remained relevant for so long and cemented itself as a classic because it releases to do so much more than just business. This book will make you a better person. Coming to the next one, The Lean Startup. I believe that reading The Lean Startup by Eric Ries is a must for all small business and startup owners. Ries provides a tutorial for how small startups can maximize the potential of their business plan and get products in the hands of their customers quicker. Leveraging Ries' methodology of accelerating startup has significantly helped me in all the technology-based business ventures. I highly recommend it for anyone seeking a plan for how to proceed with a product or idea. And finally, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. If you are new to the self-development game, then this is a great place to start. The author does an amazing job at breaking down the pillars of industry leader and explaining the importance of practice. He focuses far less on theory and more on daily discipline and accountability. For Covey, effectiveness is not a talent or a trait. It is practice, and this book explains how you can implement that sort of daily discipline in your life. We have added the links to the books in the description, but you can also read ebooks available out there. If you want the links to the ebooks, comment down your email ID and I will send them to you within 48 hours. Thank you for staying with us till the end. If you want these sort of self-help videos in the future, do not forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon. Also help us reach 1000 likes by hitting the like button.